Monica. Okay, this is Heidi. We represent Kangen water presentation today. So welcome aboard. People talk about water, so this is about Kangen water. Kangen water means in English back to natural. Right? And our tagline is very simple: change your water, change your life. So we would like to find out what is it all about the water. This is the history about the water. It has been used in Japan since 39 years ago, and the first 24 years it's been used in hospital. Not meant for public, it's only meant for hospital, for treatment, and also for drinking and health. And this is among of our users of this water, our Royal Lioness Sultan Mizan, and Bill Gates, everybody knows them, Elton John, Jimmy Carter, and President Tony Tan of Singapore. Right? And all these good people drinking Kangen water. Just to show you, this is the professional athlete whom also drink Kangen water. From Gillian Michelle, okay, the Biggest Loser TV show. And Tiger Woods, who doesn't know him? NFL players, boxers, bodybuilders. And this is the one whom actually, the nutritionist, Mr. Shane Stratton, who endorsed this water to be used by athletes and sportsmen. If you wanted to know the world celebrities, yeah, that's the people who are actually drinking this water. Starting from this guy, Donald Trump, who doesn't know him? Obama, okay, again, Bill Gates, Steven Seagal, Martha Stewart. And then this one, the boxers, the Pacquiao, and also this guy who are actually acting in Hellboy. And for those who are living in the baby boomers, they must recognize this guy, which is our star in Kangen water, Mr. Pat Boone. Alright, brilliant. So this is world celebrities who are actually drinking Kangen water. Well, how does this thing begin? By the year of 1950s, a Russian scientist actually did lots of research, and they went all around the world and looking at the miraculous water produced by 7 miracle water in the world. Which is some of them is loose in France, Mexico, now in Germany, and Delhi, India. What amazed them is this: whenever people go into this miracle well and then drink the water, they became healthy. So, yet they found out that there is some similar properties inside all those magic water, which is active hydrogen. We will see towards that later on. Okay, this is how they took the magic water from all those wells. This is the one that I told you just now. Lutz from France, and Wonder Water from Nordenau, Germany. And then this is how they take water from Mexico. So this is all about the few wells that we know that produce miracle water. We claim that by the company Energy, Kangen water has these 3 magic properties, which is the first one, antioxidant, the second one, alkalinization, and also the most important part, which is it is microclustering. By Dr. Heinrich Warburg, he mentioned in his thesis, a Nobel Prize winner, he did say cancerous tissues are acidic and healthy tissues are alkaline. We will find about that later on. Why is it actually so important to be alkaline all the way? The world-renowned MD, Dr. Hiromi Shinya, he wrote lots of books. Okay, this is one of the book, the enzyme factor. For us to know who's the pop star, we know it is Michael Jackson. In the hospital industries, in the health industries, people will recognize him, Dr. Hiromi Shinya. He's actually the gastroenterology specialist who already examined more than 300,000 stomachs and intestines for the people all over the world. And his client mostly the royalties, sportsmen, top artists, top actress and actor. And he lived in Japan. but 2 weeks in Japan and 2 weeks in America, because he's also service as a chief of surgical endoscopy unit Best Israel Medical Center. Okay, this is the guy, the person who actually a founder of the colonoscopic device, which is they build a camera whereby they can just go inside your intestine and cut off the polyps from your intestine, a type of cancer. So from this book, according to his diet, whomever wanted to have his treatment, they need to undergo his diet regime. They call it as a Shinyas diet regime, right? And for that purpose, whomever wanted to go his surgery or his treatment, they need to also drink Kangen water for 3 months. Look at this. Okay, this is a breast cancer patient who have a chronic constipation, and this is how her intestine look like before and 3 months after using his diet and also drinking Kangen water. Right. The next one is a patient who undergo chemotherapy. This is before and this is 3 months after the treatment. You can see the big and huge difference about that, right? You see the colors? Black and a total reddish. Another patient who suffer inflammation, this is her intestine before and this is 3 months after that. Can you see that? The lack of time for them to just get cured is about 3 months time. Okay, brilliant. Now, I'm starting out my Kangen water demonstration. We claim that our water has antioxidant, alkalinization, and microplastering. But how to prove that? People can say a lot of their product also have a content of antioxidant. But how to prove that? Alright, let's go towards this. We can just cut off an apple. Alright, and then let it be on the table for quite a while. We can see that the apple oxidized. For human beings, we know that they are oxidized when we see the wrinkles on their face, okay, wrinkles on their cheeks, okay, and a lot of other things on the face. It shows on the skin as well. But how to know if the inner organ also oxidized? Great. Now we are going to the first properties, which is antioxidant. To understand this chart, what we wanted to see now is actually the negative reading, which is we are using this particular meter. We call it as oxidation reduction potential meter. What we want to see inside all this liquid, inside all this water, is whether those particular water have a negative reading. Alright, let's see how much is all the reading inside all this water. Let me clarify. This is a tap water without using any filter at all, direct from the pipe water in Malaysia, in Bangi. Okay, this one is representing a drinking water using a reverse osmosis technology. Lots of water filter in Malaysia using reverse osmosis technology as well. And this one represent distilled water. And lots of people claim that distilled water is much better than RO water, or what we call reverse osmosis. And the best part, today I'm using most sellable item in Malaysia, which is soda water, and kids love this. This is just representing all the soda water and energy water that has been sold in the market. Right? And this is our star, which is Kangen water. Okay. So this is representing the carbonated drinks now. Alright, brilliant. What I'm going to do right now is I will soak this meter inside this water and we'll see on the screen how the meter look like. How is the reading look like? Okay, starting out from 570, still going down a little bit. You can see now the reading is okay, 540 still going down, and It's going down very slowly now. 540, 530. Okay, it moves very slow. This is tap water. Now we will test the RO water. From 530 just now going down a little bit. Okay. Now we see that yeah, maybe it's true that the RO water is a little bit better than our tap water. But it's still highly oxidized. Can you see that? It's about 470 and moving very slow, going down very slow. Okay, now we are testing the distilled water. Wow, it shows that it is much better than RO water, reverse osmosis. And reverse osmosis, as we know, there's nothing inside RO water. Zero. No minerals, no nothing. Purely dead water. And from Spicer, now this is distilled water. And distilled water, there are still minerals inside. Yeah, it is much better than RO water. Let us test this one. A soda, carbonated water, carbonated drinks. Wow, you see that how bad it is. It's 510. That's the reading. It's really oxidized. Okay. Now let's take a look. Kangen water. Can you see how fast it's going down? From positive 500, it just go down very fast. Now it's up to negative 220, still going down. Let it be, still going down. It shows that this property, our Kangen water, has antioxidant in the water. Right, it's still going down. And bear in mind, practically the reading will differ according to the municipal quality of the municipal water that you have. As for now, our tap water, just now the reading is oxidized 530. Okay, now you can see that Kangen water has a reading up to negative 300. It is very good. It has the property of antioxidant. So this is how we prove whether a liquid really have antioxidant properties or not. You may test any liquid that you want. Okay? And this machine you can buy from American Marine online. Brilliant. We already see the difference between all this water. This is all the common water that has been drunk by our people. Great. Just take a time and guess what is the age of these two guys on my left hand side and my right hand side. Do you think, according to your own eyes, what is the age of this handsome guy? Just make a wild guess. Alright, great. And then, what is the age of this guy? Okay, more or less, I quite agree with you. I have the same answer as you do before. But take a look at this. This photo has been taken in year 2009. And this guy is actually Mr. Hironari Oshiro, the founder of this business. And this guy is actually our counterpart in US. The best part is this. They are both the same age. But the secret is this. This guy has been drinking Kangen water for more than 20 over years. Right? And this guy just found out about the water 7 years ago in US. Well, maybe for the next 20 years we can become like this as well. So I still got a chance, right? They are the same age, and I already met Mr. Oshiro and his wife when they come to Malaysia 2 years ago in year 2011. And dinner about 100 tables at 10 p.m. You can see, and I can see the level of energy that he has, both husband and wife. He just go around the table and ask, how do you do? Okay? How do you do? Brilliant. His energy is wow. To the roof. Okay, now we wanted to see the rate of the alkalinization. So alkaline is very important to human being. We are born alkaline, but when we die, we become acidic. You may want to test that, but how to prove that anyway? Let us see. The difference between this color, any color changes is not by a 1 point. It will show at least 500 worse than this one, or 500 better than this one. Yeah? Each color changes shows 500 times worse than the neutral, or much better than the neutral on this side. I'm going to use a pH tester. Okay, this is a pH liquid test. It will change the color of this liquid according to the properties that they have for the current thing. This is tap water. Here you can see the different colors now. It's green, and this is the reverse osmosis water. Okay, this is distilled water. This is the most favorite water in Malaysia, carbonated water. See the colors? And this is Kangen water. Can you see the difference? Okay. Let me shake a little bit here and there. Now you can see how acidic is the water that we drink every day. This is tap water. And it is green. Why it is green? The municipal have to make it green because they need to protect the pipe that we use. If it is too alkaline or if it is too acidic, it will actually rust the pipe faster. Alright? In order to do that as well, inside the tap water there is also chlorine to kill bacteria and germs. But sad to say, it just not kill the bacteria and germs. Along the way, it may kill other things as well. Okay, brilliant. Let's say this is our intestine. Just imagine that this is our intestine, represent our intestine, our stomach over here, and we drink all this kind of water. Let us test it out, and we drink Kangen water. Let us change a little bit. We own a unit, and we drink Kangen water. When you drink Kangen water, can you see what happened? It changed the color into purple. It became alkaline. You drink this, it changed the color into purple again. You drink this. You drink Kangen water, it changed the other liquid into alkaline as well. But this is a very, very interesting thing to see. Focus on this. You drink and drink and drink and drink and drink towards the maximum. Can you see that? Unbelievable. It's too acidic and it's too oxidized. To just make this water become neutral again, to make it green, you need to drink Kangen water. The ratio is 33 of this cup to just change the color into neutral. Can you imagine that? When is the last moment that you drink a bottle of this, or any soda or carbonated water? Brilliant, right? Wait. You'll say this. This is a diluted version. Let's say somehow you go anywhere in your place or in my place, any shop sells all this carbonated water, right? You drink a little bit, test it out. Wow, this is a diluted version. All the vitamins that you drink, that you eat, all the good food that you eat, just gone. It's gone with the wind. Can you imagine that? And you also drink Kangen water, and still you have a little bit water to test this water a little bit here and there. Boom! Gone! Guys, all the minerals that you drink every day, the vitamins, the good foods, can just gone as just like that. Because of what? Because you are drinking the hazardous water. We call it as battery water or acidic water, right? Do you still want to give your children and yourself to drink this kind of water and make your body into acidic all the time? It's up to you. But until I find out these facts, I don't drink this water for more than 2 years now. I don't even have appetite to drink those water anymore. Okay, let us see what we have next. Just remember this. Acidic bring you into a sickness. Alkaline bring you into a good health. So just think of that. Brilliant. This is all the things that you drink every day. You wanted to know why is it so acidic? Because this is the sugar level inside all those particular can and bottles. Unbelievable. So how much sugar intake that you put into your body every day? This is from a BBC News. You can check it out. Coke and Pepsi used as agricultural pesticide in India by Indian farmers. Isn't that brilliant? Alright. When the water goes into our machine, the Kangen water machine, right, it makes the molecule of the water from 15 to 20 molecules per set into a smaller molecule, which is about 5 times smaller than the normal water. But how to prove that? So I'm using this. Okay, this one you can still find in any shop in Malaysia. You may also find this one in your place in Thailand. Okay. Normally, in order for us to produce green tea, we need to boil the water. Are you agree or agree? Okay. I hope you can agree with that. So this is tap water. Normal room temperature water. Okay, you hardly seen anything coming out from there. And I'm using Kangen water. The same room temperature water. It just comes from the machine. Can you see that? It just draw out the color of the tea without even pour the water. It shows that we do have the micro clustering properties in the water. But the first one you soak into this, of course the second one you will produce that much. Okay, let us see. We are using the same water again, the tap water. See whether you can still produce a tea inside there. Hardly seen any color coming out from that tea bag, right? Oh, you wanted to create a trick over there. Just see, you already take everything from here. Now, just wanted to prove you something. I take the same tea bag and use Kangen water one more time. Can you see that? Have you ever seen a water filter do that? It's totally different, right? But never mind, this is what that really blow my mind. I will take this one. Okay. This one. And I will only took the essence of this particular tea bag. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I want you to see the difference between these two water. How small is this water that we call it as micro cluster water. This one I'm using tap water. Brilliant. Okay, and then the other cup I'm using Kangen water 9.5. Can you see that? How big is the difference between these two colors? Even I'm using the small little bit essence of this tea bag, it still can draw out the maximum of the color and the texture of the tea, green tea bowl using Kangen water. What we learn from this demonstration anyway, it shows that a lot of things that absorbed by our body, the main transportation is water. Okay, according to Dr. Peter Agre, he is also a Nobel Prize winner. He said in his reply, only small micro-clustered water can go deep into the aquaporin cell, the minute cell in our body. Alright, and only the water that also hexagonal in molecule type can enter those aquaporin cells. Can you see that? A normal water is so big until it cannot go deep into the cell. But Kangen water can do that. Isn't that good? Lots of unpaid endorsement has been written regarding about this water. And this doctor claimed in his book that drinking Kangen water can help cure obesity. And lots and thousands of testimonies regarding about obesity and lost weight has been proved for a long period time. Yeah? And lots of other books as well mentioning about a good balance of pH water. You can see this is written up by Dr. Robert Oyan about alkaline water, how good it is. And lots of other doctors as well from US by Dr. Tim McKnight. Okay, you can see this book. It's also written in the other book, Killing Cancer Not People. He mentioned about this water, the whole chapter in his book, chapter 6. A little bit about the company. It has been established since 1974. For 20 years, the machine and the water has been used in lots of Japanese hospitals. And today we have offices and branches in USA, Canada, Mexico, Italy, Germany, France, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Philippines, Singapore, Australia, Malaysia. And we are really looking forward for Thailand. This machine and this water has been numerous recognition in the world. Okay? This is a normal and beautiful certification from all the world bodies. And in Japan, this is the only medical equipment, a water generator that has been tested by 6,500 doctors. Can you imagine that? One machine being tested by 6,500 doctors, professional doctors, and it can be used in hospitals for internal and external treatment. Isn't that wonderful? Have you ever seen a water filter get that much of recognition? Brilliant. This machine also earned ISO 14000. The manufacturing company owned ISO 14001 and earned ISO 9001 from Norway. Okay, the originator of the ISO standard. And the best part is this. This is the only machine in the world right now who earned ISO 13485, which gives a meaning of design and manufacturer of electricity water generator for medical and general use. Up to now, there is no other close competitors of other machine who earn this. This is the only machine that all of the items to make this machine earn this particular medical grade. Right? ISO 13485. You check it out. That's what I say. Documentation beats conversation. We have all the documented certification and events and proof that we show you just now. Now let's just take a look. This water just not produce, this machine just not produce a water that is good for your health, but it produce another thing as well. This machine produce strong Kangen water, pH 11.5. What is it good about this water anyway? How do you normally wash your vegetables? Okay. We have all vegetables. We eat rice in Southeast Asia. We eat lots of beautiful fruits for our dinner and lunch. And this is really well recognized fruits. Tomatoes. My wife is Siamese as well, coming from Yala. And they produce a good tom yum. And tom yum is we use a lot of tomato, right? Inside the ingredient of tom yum, we use a lot of tomato. Today we are using a tomato cherry. Okay, we put here half and we put here half of this. Okay, brilliant. As I told you just now, this machine also produces strong Kangen water that mainly used to wash vegetables. The water, the color of the water is still clear in color. So normally, how do you wash your vegetables at home? Using tap water? Just put it inside here. Okay. And then you just wash it around. This is also how we wash our water using strong Kangen 11.5. Okay. And then just stir a little bit here and there. While waiting for the water to do its job, this is what we do. Okay, I take this one over here, and I take this one over here. Let the water do their job for a while, and then this is the thing that I wanted to show you. Just pay close attention to this. This is the pure sesame oil, right? And I will take this sesame oil. Normally, we do know that water doesn't mix with oil. Is that true or true? For a long period of time, Asians do know that water doesn't mix with oil. Isn't that right or right? Good. We see. Normally we wash a lot of fruits using this water, tap water, and it's true enough that the water doesn't mix with oil. But now let us see this. Using the water that we use for washing fruits and vegetables and foods at home. This is strong Kangen water 11.5. Can you see that? Can you see how 11.5 emulsified the oil? It mixed with the oil. Have you ever seen a water filter do that job? So this is the only machine in the world right now can do a lot of things using one machine. Isn't that good for you? Now let us see the difference between these two tomatoes. The first one we are using a tap water. Okay. Shake a little bit. Alright, you can see all the residue coming out, all the dirt coming out, and let us see what happens to the fruits that we wash using strong Kangen water. Can you see that? What kind of color is that coming out from the tomato? I do nothing but just pour the water into the tomatoes, right? Okay, let us taste a little bit. I can't show you much, but let me test the tomatoes anyway. The texture of the tomato is really crunchy and it's sweet. This is the real taste of the tomato. I can't show you how the taste look like. You got to try it yourself. But normally, this is the real taste of the tomato. It's really sour. Okay, let me finish this. Brilliant. Guys, from one machine you do all this, and when you produce that water, this machine also produces another water simultaneously. Okay? We produce 2.5 acidic water. That is really good for external use to treat the external problem of the skin. Okay, it is meant to also disinfect items in the hospitals. You see that? I will show you a short video clip regarding about the water. First one, a water that test in the clinic, and then the second video is a video that shows how is it the water being applied in the hospital in Japan. Let us see the first one.
Let us see how this type of water affects human blood. The doctor is drawing blood from a patient's finger. Using a special microscope, we shall be able to see the condition of her body from this drop.
These are red blood cells, and they've lost their electrical charge, so they're all stuck together in a formation called a rouleau. Here's a huge symptoms. Symptoms are associated with heart disease and arthritis and lung disease and many other conditions that could be coming in the future.
The doctor asks the patient to drink a small amount of structurized water. After 12 minutes, the doctor again draws blood from the patient and studies it.
So you can see that the cells then become buoyant, they become slippery, and they have their electrical charge, so they repel each other. That allows them to carry oxygen, and it means that we're changing the pH of the blood back to an aerobic environment rather than an anaerobic environment. I think that's utterly amazing that that just drinking water could do that.
The second video is about the restructuring water that has been used
Welcome
in
to this International Health and Wellness Special Report, The Power of Restructured Water. Since the early 1990s, Japanese news programs have featured stories about the amazing benefits of restructured water. Impressed by its many diverse applications and the incredible stories that they've witnessed, many of the reporters refer to it as miracle water. For nearly 5 decades, both alkaline and acidic waters have been used in the top hospitals and medical clinics in Japan. This patient was diagnosed with an advanced case of diabetic neuropathy and was actually preparing for the amputation of his leg. In a final attempt to save his limb, his physician decided to try an aggressive treatment using alkaline and acidic water. He started with a regimen of soaking his foot in strong acidic water to kill bacteria and germs, while at the same time, he started to drink approximately 3 liters of 9.5 pH alkaline water each day. The results were unbelievable. The amputation of his leg was cancelled, and today he is up and about, enjoying a full recovery. These children are suffering from very serious skin conditions. Many adults also suffer from these types of skin problems. These skin conditions can be unsightly and very painful. Patients were initially treated with topical creams and ointments but saw very little results. Doctors decided to use alkaline and acidic waters. Patients were first given alkaline water to drink, then the strong water was applied topically to the skin. Young children are the most difficult to treat, as they simply do not understand why this is happening to them. They just want the pain and discomfort to go away. These before and after images clearly show the effectiveness of the water treatments on a variety of different skin conditions. It has even been effective on severe burns. Some Japanese hospitals use the strong acidic water to treat exposed bed sores. This use of restructured water is an excellent substitute for traditional medications, and it has been extremely effective. Residents of many elder care facilities drink alkaline water and have experienced improvements in health and quality of life. In Japanese child care centers, many children drink this water from the time they are born and will enjoy the benefits for a lifetime. Restructured water is produced by diverting normal tap water through a machine.
Alright. We will see towards that later on into details. But let us take a look at this. The acid water smells like a little bit like chlorine, right? Okay, and a little bit hard. But well, it is very, very safe. How safe it is anyway, I will show you. This is another bottle of acid water that I stored inside the spray. You can use it for external use, right? Even if you accidentally drink this water, it won't harm you that much. Okay, I'll just show you. You can just using this water to gargle, and it helps you to get rid of ulcer very, very fast. Okay. And this is how they apply the water towards the skin problem in Japan. Okay, this is how they treat psoriasis, by spraying this water to the foot, right? You can see the difference, and within 2 weeks time, it changes the texture of the skin. In 2 weeks. Second one, treating psoriasis. Before and after, it is just about 2 weeks to 1 month's time to take the effect. Okay, these guys, It's amazing story, amazing testimony. He's been working in dermatologist ward in one of the hospitals in Malaysia, right? And you can see the problem that he has behind his back. In 1st November 2011, before treatment, okay, and then he drink Kangen water to the maximum, and he using the 2.5 acidic water to spray on top of his body. And please focus on the dates over here, 17 November. And you can see a month after that, a month and a half after that, 21st December, almost completely gone. By 31st December, everything is gone. Before and after. Isn't that amazing? By just using a water. Right, this is our friends from Singapore. Can you see the dates? December, January, February. Can you see how the psychological face expression that she shows in December? But can you see the difference after 3 months? It changed everything. You change the water that you use. You change your life. And you may change somebody else's life as well. Can you see that? December, January, February, almost completely gone. Another type of skin problem, eczema, within 20 days, after 42 days, completely gone. Alright guys, we know for a fact that 75% of our body is made up of water. But what kind of water and liquid that you put inside your body? How much to drink? This is what we know from primary school. Normally we've been recommended to drink 8 cups of this water every day. For a mature guy like me, yeah, I can drink all those 8 cups per day. But how if a baby 2 months old? Can you put this much 8 cups into their body? And how to calculate that? By using your own body weight. You take your own body weight. As for me, I'm 55 kg times by 30 ml. This is the minimum amount of water that you need to drink every day, about 1.5, 1.6 liter per day. But how much is that? This one is about 600 ml. So 3 bottles of this Kangen water, alright? And the optimum water per day, you just take your own body weight times by 50 ml. So if your body weight is about 55 kg like me, so the optimum water that you take every day is about 2.5 to 2.6 liters every day. Good. So this is all the machine that we talk about. This machine don't just produce a good water to drink. It produces 7 types of water. The first 3 is the alkaline water, right? And then the green is the natural water without chlorine. Okay, and then this button is for beauty water, mainly pH 6.0. Alright, normally a lot of ladies using a toner this big, about 20 ringgit to 40 ringgit up to 350 ringgit. But using this machine, I will show you right after this how the machine works and how much toner that you can produce every day. So this is the acid pattern that you produce these 2 water simultaneously. Okay, acid 2.5 and also strong alkaline 11.5. Let's take a look what machine that we have behind there. And the best part is this, yeah. This machine talks to you. And it can last for 15 to 25 years. Very, very long time. Only one unit that can last the lifespan 15 to 25 years. And the warranty of this unit is 5 years. The whole total of the unit itself. Every parts have their replacement. So isn't that great? Okay, let's take a look what the machine can do for you and how is it operated.